This video is not sponsored by Vivobarefoot. I just like to wear Vivobarefoot products and thought I'd share my thoughts. Welcome back to Northwest Elite Spirit, the channel you come to train your mind, body, and spirit. I'm Coach Brian. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do that now and make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all of my newest releases. This is my Vivobarefoot Forest Tracker ESC boot review. So first we'll talk about look, I guess. Now, just like the Magnas, I like the look of this. It's real leather. It's got a very chunky look to it on the bottom there. Very strong, sturdy look to it. If you look at the laces are viney, which give them a cool look. And you have your hooks. Altogether, really cool look in my opinion. Now, on that old review, you saw that the wrap around the ankle here was softer, whereas this is like a sturdy leather. I liked the softer, more flexible ankle support more than I like this. I like my body to be able to do the things for itself. In addition to that, when you first get your pair of forest trackers, you may tie this too tight, and that'll give you a lot of discomfort and pain, like just minor pain around your ankle. But that's very easily remedied. You just keep the laces a little more loose. As always, like these Vivos are super durable. I've been wearing these for everything since summer. I've paced 94 miles at Bigfoot 200. I did all my running in preparation for that and hiking in preparation for that. I've done all my running and hiking since in these. I've roofed in them, I've gardened in them, landscaped. I've trained martial arts in them, and they're still going strong. Still looking good. I'll wear them till they're literally falling off. I always tell people that in my opinion, my shoes never feel better than just before they're about to fall off. You've got the very chunky tread here. And that is actually, for all the things I've been doing, giving me a lot of leverage. So if I'm gardening, I'm like pushing off, or I'm pulling. I'm doing like the samurai squat, you know, getting down and getting weeds. So you got the flexibility, but you also have the ability to push off. They could be considered a heavy boot, and they might feel heavy when you first put them on, but with a strong body, you'll be able to compensate for that, and then eventually they'll feel just fine. So like I said, I've been gardening in these, and moving around in a garden has been a lot easier. You're in dirt, you're in rock, you're in sand. And so then I take them out to the woods and I take them out to a run, and they're just as comfortable in a run because you've got that grip. I've been working a lot here in Washington State in the rain, and my feet have stayed dry. I even went clamming out at the ocean and got out into the wet parts a little bit, and my feet stayed dry. Toes did get cold, but when you move around when it's cold, that helps. Awesome for like almost all terrain as far as trails, even wide open trails or single track. This tread and this flexibility really allows you to work in that environment. I would say though that I also do a lot of foraging, so I'm getting off trail. They're great for, like, imagine you have a dirt hill and you've got to like billy goat up this loose, sticks and rocks and dirt, and they're great for that. What they're not great for is how wet and slimy it gets on some things off trail. And it's a little harder to navigate like logs or really wet rocks. I don't know how that could be resolved. I'm not a designer. I don't know how that could be resolved. Also, for instance, I was running on Prairie Trail yesterday, and on Prairie you have lots of like very stiff and also but flexible brush, and that brush starts to get at your laces, and even if you double knot these, somehow the laces just keep coming untied. I'd like to see that remedy. And it's also like that out on forest, or when you're foraging, the laces get caught on brush constantly and come untied. They keep my feet warm. Sometimes here in Washington State it gets really cold and your toes might start to get a little cold, but if you move around, your feet stay warm. I'd suggest in cold weather wearing wool socks. I prefer Injinjis. The material's made of wild cowhide. I'm gonna even say a 7 out of 10 because the lace thing is a problem for me. Yeah? This video is not sponsored by Vivobarefoot. I just like to wear Vivobarefoot products and thought I'd share my thoughts. Once again, Coach Brian with Northwest Elite Spirit, the channel you come to train your mind, body, and spirit. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do that now and make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all of my newest releases. This has been my review of the Vivobarefoot Forest Tracker ESCs. If you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a like. Comment your thoughts below, share with like-minded individuals, and as always, practice. Thank you. If you like my dome piece, you can find others like it on my daughter's Depot shop, piece_KS.